My name's Elise, and I'm here today with Diane and her 5-month-old baby, Izzy. Diane is preparing for her return to work in the coming weeks. Today we'll be discussing how to continue human milk feeding when the lactating parent needs or chooses to return to the workforce. Thank you for being with us, Diane. Can you tell us a bit about Izzy's eating habits?
Yes, Izzy nurses on demand about 8 or 9 times a day, and so far she's only been breastfed.
Oh, congratulations. That's a big accomplishment. I understand that you're planning your return to work soon.
Yes.
Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yes, I work in a local library. It's a nice, quiet place to work.
And how are you feeling about combining breastfeeding and returning to work?
Well, my co-workers and boss are very understanding. They want to support me. There's even a spare room in the basement that I can express milk. I'm still trying to figure out, though, where I can store it.
That sounds like a very good situation overall. Some of the factors you named are huge when it comes to increasing your chances of meeting your breastfeeding goals. Having a supportive team and a space where you feel comfortable are all major advantages. You mentioned that there's no fridge available to you, but one of the great things about breast milk is that it has properties that inhibit bacterial growth, so it can be safely kept at room temperature for 6 to 8 hours before it needs to be refrigerated. You can also keep it in a cooler bag with ice packs for up to 24 hours. Have you thought about how you might want to express milk?
Well, I'm currently researching different types of pumps, but in the meantime, I've been thinking of trying hand expression.
That could be a good option for you. The great thing about hand expression is that you don't need to have any equipment with you, and there are no parts to clean while you're at work. I can show you a demonstration on my imaginary breast if you'd like.
Oh, that'd be very helpful.
Okay, so to hand express milk, you want to make your hand into a C shape and then have your hands about 1 or 2 inches away from the areola. And then you want to compress the breast against your chest wall and squeeze the breast tissue and release. And immediately squeeze again and release. Another technique you can try to enhance this is breast massage. You can do this before expressing milk by hand or by pump if you choose to do that in the future. And this can increase the yield that you're able to produce at each session. So to do that, you would use your fingertips to massage in a circular motion all the way from the chest wall to over the nipple. And you can use both hands as well to encircle the breast, making light circles around the entire breast and just working your way around. Think about encouraging milk to come towards the nipple. You can also use a heating pad or a hot damp towel to encourage milk flow even more if that's an option for you. Do you think any of that could be helpful?
Yes, I do have a question, though. Izzy's never drank express milk before. Do I have to buy bottles before I go back to work? I have a friend who said her 2-month-old actually drinks from a cup. Is that possible?
You can absolutely feed from a cup if that's what you feel comfortable with. It's just as quick to feed from a cup as it is to feed from a bottle. Also, you don't have to worry about sterilizing the cup the same way you would the bottle. Do you want to try offering Izzy expressed milk from a cup now?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a cup of the expressed milk here. And you want to make sure she's sitting upright, just like that, not cradled lying down in your arms. And you're supporting her head and her back, which is great. So then you can offer her the cup.
Okay.
Just press the rim lightly on her lower lip and tilt the cup ever so slightly so the milk is just at the rim of the cup.
Okay.
And then you want to let her lead the pace with sucks, sips, and pauses. She may suck the milk or lap it up with her tongue. Any of these are totally fine. Once she closes her mouth and stops taking the milk, then you know she's had enough. And at that point, you would end the feeding.